Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. I'm super excited to share my project with you this week. This is week 2 of the Christmas in July collab hosted by Dawn H Creates here on YouTube. Definitely check out the description box in this video once you are done watching to find Dawn's channel, as well as the list of all of the other ladies participating. Many of the ladies are here on YouTube. There are a few on Instagram as well. It was really fun to watch last week and kind of follow along and just see all of the great projects. It's always so amazing to see, all of the different things that people come up with. Lots of really great inspiration. Our theme for the week last week was a metallic Christmas. This week our theme was a traditional or a vintage Christmas, which I love. Both of those things, traditional and Christmas. So let me go ahead and just jump right in and share with you my project. So this week I made an altered photo album, and my inspiration for this was actually something my mom did growing up. Every year we would have our picture taken with Santa, and my mom always had a photo album, and every year she put the photos in there. And so as we got older, we could look back and just see sort of how we changed each year. And it was especially cute when we were younger, and some of the pictures with Santa, were us screaming, and then there were pictures where we loved Santa, and then there were the ones where we were older and thought we were too cool for Santa. So it's just really fun to look back at that. My mom still brings it out, at Christmas time, and we all look through it, and it's super fun. So I wanted to go ahead and make something like that for my kids as well. We've had our pictures taken with Santa every year, but I don't have them all in one place. I have some scrapbook pages and some in album, or some in picture frames, and some I made into magnets, but I wanted to have one place to keep them all so that they would have that to kind of look back on too. So for my photo album, I used an album that I picked up at a thrift store for like $1, and I just love the size of the album. I love that it has like binder rings on the inside, so the pages you can take in and out. I thought that would be really great for altering. I think I paid like $1 for it at a thrift store. I'm gonna go ahead and insert a picture here so you can kind of see what the album looked like to begin with. For this project, I used actually the same paper pad that I used last week for my project. It is this Fireside collection, the 12x12 Hot Buy paper pad from Michaels. I think this just totally says traditional Christmas to me, with reds and greens and golds and whites and browns and silvers, and just all of this screams traditional Christmas to me, which I love. I also used this, let me see if I can grab it here, this stamp set from Darcy's Heart and Home. This stamp set is just because it is an older stamp set from 2012, but I did just pick it up this year at a scrap and stamp garage sale that I went to. I think it was $3, and it was like brand new. It looked like it had maybe never been used, and now I can tell that I have used it, but I thought this was a really cute set. So I was excited to go ahead and use that for part of my project here. So I just kind of layered some red cardstock with some of the pattern paper from that paper pad. I love, the holly leaves and berries, and the plaid. That definitely reminds me of traditional Christmas. I did stamp out a couple images from that stamp set and just colored up the Santa. I added some stickles to his little hat and mittens and coat to give him a little bling. These Santa stickers were just some sort of chipboard thicker stickers that already had the gold glitter on them. I did add some stitching here just around the layers. I just thought that kind of added a little bit of dimension, as well as some sparkle, which I love. And then I just used a couple pieces from some ephemera packs that I had picked up last year, the little holly leaf, and then this little magic I thought was cute, and this pretty little poinsettia I got in some friend mail. So I thought that was just a cute little cluster there for the cover. And then on the back side, I put one of the little reindeer that I colored and added some little stickles to him. And then just a couple of those ephemera pieces too, just to add a little bit of detail to the back. And then along the spine here, I just love that plaid paper. And I added a little bit of this darker green ribbon with the Christmas trees. I think I picked that up from Joann last year when they were having all the ribbon on sale. And then just this little Christmas light bulb charm I thought was just kind of really cute. Along the spine there. So then on the inside, I did the same thing where I just layered the paper. I didn't add the stitching to the inside, but I did add just a little pocket here And I just have a couple of little, these are little gingerbread from that stamp set that I had stamped and colored and added some stickles. And then this is just a little cut apart. I tucked these in here in case I wanted to use them. I left some places to do some journaling each year, and I thought maybe if I wanted to, you know, add some of those or some stickers or something to the journaling, that might be kind of cute too. So this first little piece here is just a cut apart from that paper pad. I just thought it was cute and thought it would be fun to just maybe add, you know, some little things here and there, sort of junk journalish inspired a little bit. So yeah, I just thought that was cute. And then for the pages, these were the pages that came with this album. So they came with just a little white piece of paper in there, you know, like a traditional photo page. So I just, you know, cut some of the patterned paper to size, added some hole punches, and that was it. And then on the back side here, I just added a little red piece of cardstock, and this is where I thought I could go ahead and journal the year, maybe my kids' ages, if there's anything, you know, special about that year, and our visit with Santa that I want to note. And then, like I said, if I want to add a little gingerbread or a sticker or something to that, that would be a good little place to kind of do it, and, you know, to just kind of have a little memory of each year. I did order pictures from Shutterfly to put in here, but I haven't got them yet in the mail, and I wanted to make sure that I had this video filmed in time. So I just have a couple pictures that I had out. Like I said, I mostly have them in like scrapbook pages. I have some like in frames in my Christmas decor box and things like that. But I did find these few kind of loose ones, so I went ahead and put them in here. And I just love how you still kind of see this little bit of the patterned paper along the side. I do need to trim it just a little bit. I don't have these glued down or anything because I will put in the ones that I ordered. But I definitely could trim it quite a bit so you could see more paper, or just trim it a little bit so you just get this little edge, which is kind of what I like there. And then same thing with this one, you just kind of see that little bit of edge, which I think is really, really cute. So I think I did like 10 pages or cut like 10 of them to size. Just different, like I said, prints from the paper pad. Here's another just little cut apart I just punched and put in there. So I used just some of the paper repeats. I had a couple scrap pieces in there that I had used for a different project, so I cut those up and used those too. And then I just put the rest of the paper, or of the pages that came with it, back in here. I think it came with like 50 pages or something like that, which I won't need for this album, but I just thought I would keep them in here. And what I love about the traditional colors of this is that when you know, I want to add more pages to it, it'll be, you know, pretty straightforward to just use whichever paper, as long as it's in the reds and greens and golds and whites color scheme, it will go ahead, you know, and continue to match with this album. So I was really happy with that turned out. I'm excited to get my pictures in there. And now this album is ready to go. So when we have our Santa pictures taken this year, I can go ahead and get them printed and added right to the album. And I'm excited. So thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, definitely check out the rest of the ladies in this collab for some great Christmas crafting inspiration for some Christmas in July. And we will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.